Hi, my name's Alex O'Connor. I'm 14 years old. I'm from Oxford in England. I've been skateboarding for about maybe 3 or 4 years now, but I've only really been taking it seriously the past year and a half. And I think it was about time that I learned how to do my first grind, so I was hoping to get some help on my 50/50s today. So I've been pushing around for a while. I'm pretty comfortable. Here's an ollie. It's not the best ollie in the world, but it manages to get me up curbs and ledges, and I'm pretty comfortable with them. I can get them every time. No big deal. I've also got a shove it and a 180. They're tricks I've been doing for a while. I've almost got my kick flips and heel flips down. I'm pretty comfortable just doing flat ground stuff, so I figured I might as well move on to the grinds. So we found this box that's maybe about 6 inches high, and we decided that it would be pretty much perfect for me to learn how to 50/50 on. So I got my friend to pick up a camera, and we started filming a couple of attempts. So first, I just tried ollieing up onto the box. It's really easy. It wasn't hard at all, so I thought I was pretty much ready to move on to the actual grind. And the first few attempts aren't that great. They're just kind of not quite locking on, or just slipping out, or just not getting on the box, basically. But a lot of the time, the main problem that I see I'm having is that I'm falling forwards. I don't ever really fall to the side or back. I always fall forwards, or have like a toe drag and then lean too far forwards. I don't know why this is. I play it in slow motion, and when I get onto it, I was getting on better than I thought I was when I looked at it in slow motion. I don't think I'm leaning too far forward, but for some reason, it just, my back foot usually just comes off and jumps forwards, which is a real issue, and I don't know how to fix it. The next attempt isn't quite as good, but I think on the next one, what actually happens is my trucks don't quite lock in properly. They're a bit kind of bit messy, and it doesn't quite balance properly, so I might have been a bit off balance, and that's the reason I jumped off. I'm not sure. It might just be a commitment thing, or it might be that I'm not having enough speed, so I need to jump off before I just kind of come to a halt and fall forwards. But it's always my back foot just coming off forwards, and I just jump off. I don't know why that's happening. So on this last angle, sometimes I see that it's just like a commitment thing. I'm just not jumping onto it. That kind of happens, but that doesn't happen very often. Usually I do manage to lock in relatively well, but for some reason, again, I just fall forwards. Like this one, I think the trucks are on just fine. I just cannot seem to stay on the board and ride it off to the end. I just have to jump off to the forward. I don't know why this is happening, but any help would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.
Awesome. So first off, I want to start by saying this is definitely by far the best skate support anybody has ever sent in to me. I really like how you commented on yourself and you looked at the things that you were doing. Oftentimes, just filming yourself and looking at what you're doing, you can almost skate support yourself. And I think that by looking at that, you probably helped figure out a lot of things that you were doing or could improve on right on your own. So yeah, that's incredible. Thanks for making such an amazing video. Cool, so I'm going to go through these basic steps here, kind of similar to what you did also. So like you were standing still, you popped up on there, you made sure you could ollie high enough, and you got on there nice and easy. That was great. I'm really glad that you did that step. So, and then from there, you started getting on moving. I'm going to try and address fully the problem that you're having with having to have to step off forward. So the thing about the 50/50 and getting your trucks on there, and oftentimes you are getting your trucks on there good and in the proper position, you want to have your wheels right up fully against the edge. A lot of those ones that I did weren't exactly like that, but you can see where I'm moving. The wheels are fully up against the edge, and the main thing here is that the majority of my weight is back on my heels. So when you're standing on your feet, just standing still on the ground, you can have the majority of your weight on your toes, more on the ball of your foot, or back on the heels. On the 50/50, the part of your truck that's grinding on the corner there is the back part. It's more close to your heels. So you want to have the majority of your weight back on your heels. And what this means for your upper body is it means your upper body is back a little bit more. So you almost want to be at an angle with your upper body more towards the back seat, like more towards your heels. So then the majority of your weight is resting right on the back part of the truck up against the wheels. So other than that, it is definitely, you have to fully commit, and speed is a very big issue. If you're having too much problem not getting enough speed, wax the ledge up and it will help you to be able to go slower and still get on there and grind good. So definitely use a lot of speed, wax, fully commit, and then as you pop up, you want to move your legs forward. Don't concentrate so much on moving your whole body and your upper body forward. I think that's where you're falling down the most, is like you pop up and then you go the motion to move your upper body onto the ledge, and that's incorrect. You want to move your legs and your board up onto the ledge. Almost leave your upper body off to the side, and that way the majority of your weight is going to be on the back of your feet, more on your heels, and then you're going to be able to lock in better and grind better without falling forward. Cool, so definitely follow those steps, and then I'd love to see you landing 50-50s and send your video in to me. That would be awesome. Thanks a lot for all of your guys' help and support. Definitely check out Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 3 if you're learning grinds. It's amazing, it'll take you through every step. Thanks again, you guys are the best.